Hello, everyone. My name is Randy Rosemond, set to call the play-by-play of the first ever Ladies Ball, the top girls basketball tournament in the world, with some of the top players you'd ever want to see. You know, we're going to come to you out of 8 different regions this year, but the key is those winners are going to get funneled into Knoxville, Tennessee for the championships, and the women will be powered by the Women's Hall of Fame. They're representing this tournament so very well. This is where the legends of the past meet the stars of tomorrow. Let's go, you know where, to the first ever Ladies Ball.
From the creators of the world's biggest events comes the most exciting girls basketball event ever created. The best are celebrated at the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in Knoxville. Now, the best girls teams will earn the right to be a part of basketball history. The nation's top teams will be selected to represent their state in competition. 8 regional playoffs, leading up to championship week and a chance to play on national television. All roads lead to Knoxville. Which teams will get the call to the ball? When history calls, what will you do? Welcome to the new world of girls basketball.
My name is Mia Walker. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and my favorite thing to do is play basketball.
My name is Kelly Finkley. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and my favorite thing to do is watch Netflix.
My name is Miara Whitehead. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and my favorite thing to do is go shoe shopping.
My name is Catherine Alba. I'm from Grayson, Georgia, and my favorite thing to do is listen to music.
Hello, my name is Talia Kemp. I'm from Grayson, Georgia, and my favorite thing is Chick-fil-A.
My name is Akila Horn. I'm from Grayson, Georgia, and my favorite thing is pasta.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Salas. I'm from Canton, Georgia, and my favorite thing is Marvel and Harry Potter movie marathons.
Hi, my name is Soraya Henry. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and my favorite thing to do is art.
My name is Coach Jason Henry. I am from Rockledge, Florida, and one of my favorite things to do is coach. I love coaching.
My name is Jada Angel. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. My favorite thing is basketball, and my favorite people is my family, and the favorite things I love to do is to hang out with my friends.
My name is Emma Larios. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. My favorite thing to do is work out and sleep.
Hi, my name is Sydney Barker. I'm from Durham, North Carolina, and my favorite thing to do is hang out with my friends.
My name is Olivia Evans. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and my favorite person is my mom.
My name is Madison Jordan. I'm from Morrisville, North Carolina, and my favorite people are my family.
Hey, my name is Rachel Douglas. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my favorite thing to do is play with my puppy.
My name is Dariana Howard. I'm from Smithfield, North Carolina. My favorite thing to do is dance.
My name is Corey McLaughlin. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my favorite thing to do is watch Netflix.
My name is Coach Melvin Heggie. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my favorite person is my daughter.
My name is Joey Harrell. I'm the coach at Asheville Christian Academy, and Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player.
Arnie Morris from Raleigh, North Carolina, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. My favorite activity is any type of athletic events.
So I'm here with Delaney Rudd, former Wake Forest basketball player, Utah Jazz basketball player, AAU director for North Carolina, and Lady Phoenix program director.
Yes.
So you're a little busy.
Yeah, I do a lot, but I enjoy playing, but just being around the game. I think it's great to give back to the young kids, just to see them grow and to live their dreams.
Can you share with us some highlights or moments from this weekend?
Well, first of all, there's great talent here.
You know, I've watched some games and well-coached teams competing. It means a lot to the young ladies that's participating, and the fan base has been great. So I've watched a great game yesterday in the 6th grade group, you know, and, you know, my little Phoenix team got beat, but they had a great experience, and the parents really appreciate what's going on.
So that is probably surprising to people who have never watched young girls compete at this level before. So you had an opportunity to watch some of our 2029 teams?
Yeah, I watched the 4th grade kids. I just watched the game with Queen City here, against West Virginia Thunder. It's a battle. You know, the Hall of Fame and the possibility of those kids getting to play for something like this and seeing the history of basketball is unbelievable.
So if you had a goal or a vision for girls basketball, where would you like to see it go?
Well, I'd like to see it on the same platform as the guys. You know, give them the recognition they deserve. And young kids, I always tell our young kids that first you want to develop, and then you want to have a chance of playing in high school, then you want to have a chance of getting a scholarship. And after that, the life lessons will take over.
Well, Coach, I really appreciate all the work you put into helping us build this event and make it as special as it is. Thank you very much.
I love it. Thank you.
My name is Zachary Jenkins. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'd like to give a special shout out to my 2 boys, Maddox and Moses.
Hi, friends. My name is Sean Hall. I'm from Jamestown, North Carolina. One of my favorite things is to be a great father to my wonderful kids. Thank you.
Doc Money Reeves, Los Angeles, California. It's a pleasure to be here at the tournament and have fun with the girls and referee the game to the fullest. Thank you.
The rules of the game here at the ladies' ball. This is the Southeast Regional Championship, our 2022 division. Carolina in white, Georgia in the dark uniforms, and Georgia will start Horn, Henry, the point guard Finkley, Kemp, and Albin. Carolina in the white starts Douglas, Howard, McLaughlin, Barker, and Jordan. And we're ready to go. Kara Blumfield, I'm Randy Rosenblum. Kara, what do you think? What's going to happen in this 2022 championship game?
Well, we're looking at experienced athletes on the court. This Carolina squad has a roster filled with lots of potential future college players. And this Georgia team, we're going to look for them to kind of push the tempo and see if they can knock down some shots here.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent on the floor when you're looking at this bracket. This Georgia team has girls from South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. This is Tylea Kemp at the line. She's the second cousin of Sean Kemp, the former superstar with Seattle. As Kemp scores and puts her team on the board. In fact, I did a Clipper Seattle game in Seattle, and Kemp went crazy. He had 4 dunks in the first quarter that night.
Well, that's some good genes in your blood. Look at that bloodline as being a Kemp right there.
Well,
as she knocks down both those shots.
This Kemp, Tylea Kemp, is pretty good. No question about it. She gives her team the early lead. And a solid rebound inside as well for Georgia. It was pulled down by Henry. And without a shot clock, these teams can be deliberate. 14 is Finkley, the point guard. And a block inside, and that's what this Carolina team can do. They got athletes who are very long. Just the beginning of the ball game, championship of the 2022 division. Barker, number 23, an outstanding ball handler. This is Jordan. And a steal. Finkley back the other way.
That's good transition defense. Being able to get back and recover defensively.
Yeah, Rachel Douglas with a great job. Barker for 3. Whistle sounds before the shot. We've lost a contact. That's why we had the whistle.
Uh-oh.
You didn't play with the contacts. Did you ever play with anyone that lost to contact?
I have seen this happen, yeah, several times. It's actually not uncommon.
I always got a kick out of someone looking for the contact they can't see. How can they find it? It has to be a teammate, right?
Well, that's why you saw 2 bodies on the floor and not one.
Of course, they do stop the clock in this case, even though it's normally a running clock. But in that situation, they stop it for the time being. Carolina has it. We're back to play. Barker from deep. Great rebound inside. What a follow shot. That was great work from Howard.
And that's just perfect body positioning on that rebound, knowing where the shot was going to go and being in the right position to grab it.
Carolina in the white. Beautiful drive and basket. That was Angel who scored. Jada Angel. Very creative guard. Base picking up the tempo. And here's a steal. It's Angel again. And she's fouled. A little sudden burst from Jada Angel. Very quick hands. Very solid scorer and point guard for Carolina. One thing about Angel, she plays really hard.
Not only does she play hard, but did you see how quick she got to the basket? She took about 3 dribbles and she was already there. She's just a fast, quick guard with the ball.
And she's strong. She's a physical guard. And she will lock you down defensively. Jada Angel. Deflected out of bounds. Terrific hustle by Howard. She kept it alive, and Carolina gets the possession.
On those free throws, Georgia needs to lock up and really block out and push Howard out of the key so they can grab those rebounds.
Angel going to work. And a reaching foul. Jada's a load to try to defend.
Since she's so quick and she can move side to side so well, she's tough to defend. And once she gets by you, you have a tendency to try and reach in to knock it out of her hand. And that's where she's going to get those foul calls.
Howard at point blank range missed it. Tried to get it back, and we have a foul. But you're seeing inside Dariana Howard, who's got a lot of D1 offers already. She's a talent and difficult to slow down. That time, Georgia a little fortunate that she missed the shot.
And you'll see Howard on the defensive end as well. Watch her court presence, just knowing where the ball is and reacting, clogging the middle and bodying up the bigs inside. You know, right. Even on that possession, they could not. Georgia could not get the ball in the paint because Howard was occupying so much space.
Barney Morris is the head coach at Carolina. He's got a very experienced team. They've been in a lot of tournaments. They're very good. They lob it down low. There's Howard again. She is an inside force. And a takeaway. Angel off the window. A heavenly shot from Angel.
Talk about a kiss off the glass. Angel with the steal and nice acrobatic move.
That was sensational. It's 8-2 for Carolina at the ladies' ball.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. You know, we represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Well, our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies Ball. The Ladies Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the Ladies Ball.
Jason Henry is the coach for Georgia. He feels his team's been overlooked and they're underrated. And can't underrate them anymore. They're in the championship game.
Yeah, Georgia just having a great tournament here all weekend long, and now they're back in this championship game and really looking to kind of control the tempo here, get their offense going.
Deep try from Kemp is no good. Albin shot, that's no good. Couple opportunities, they're battling on the glass. And a third opportunity for Georgia. Again, Finkley is the setup lady, number 14. She walked, took an extra step. She looked up and there was a lot of tall trees in front of her. It's been tough so far for Georgia to score against Carolina's stifling defense. Again, Barker, number 23, the point guard. There's a nice defensive effort by Albin. Albin all the way to the goal, and 2 for Kathy Albin.
And out of that timeout, Georgia has just picked up their energy defensively. They've had their hands all over.
Yeah, Albin's a scorer, the young lady that just put it in, so she perhaps could be the trigger person to get it going, and she's really fiery. She gets the ball inside to Mackenzie Salas, who scores. There's Mackenzie, who also plays volleyball. But it's Albin, 24, that's picked up the tempo for this team from Georgia. You can see working so hard defensively. There's one from deep. The 3 ball, the money ball from Madison Jordan.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when you are just working your booty off defensively all over the court. You're doing so well, you're getting steals, and then a team just scores a 3 right there.
Well, there's something about the name Jordan that in Carolina that knocks down shots, big threes, and this one from Madison Jordan.
MJ in her own right.
Yes, that is. I would imagine she's been called MJ a lot. There's one that rattles around and rolls in. 2 more for Carolina. And again, it was Madison Jordan. MJ with 2 more. I didn't even think of that. I'm glad you caught that.
Well, thank you. And what we're catching right now is when Carolina is scoring buckets, it's allowing them to set up in different defenses, and they're adding even more pressure and creating more turnovers. That's why scoring is so important. Not even just because it puts points on the board, Randy, but because look, it sets up now a different defensive look for you.
Yeah, and a gorgeous scissor job going to the basket by Douglas to get to. She just scissored through the defense. Tipping it was Jordan. But again, they kept it alive and were able to score.
Those are those second and third offensive opportunities.
Boy, Carolina's swarming defensively.
Yeah, when you're crashing the board and getting more opportunities to score, chances are you're going to put it in. And when you score those buckets, you get into that pressure defense even quicker.
Well, Carolina and White, led by Angel. Look at that ball handling skill. She just dropped that off on the floor to the trailer Jordan.
How fun is Carolina right now? They're just having fun on the court. Doing things from the ground, from standing position, just bounce passing it to each other.
It's nice to have an Angel on your side. It's not bad having MJ either, and she's at the line. I guess this Jordan is like Mike. Another one for Madison. Nicely done, nothing but nylon. And by making that second foul shot, they can pick it up in the backcourt and press and run and try to trap. This is a swarming defense. It's difficult for Georgia to get clean looks.
And Carolina, with their swarming defense, it's also creating quick shots. And with quick shots, we're not squared up, we're not focused, we're not taking our time, and it's difficult to make shots like that.
Good ball movement. Salas missed. Angel with the return. Oh, that was splendid on the baseline from Jada Angel.
And that shot by Angel is something you don't really practice in practice. That's something where she's going out in her front yard or to a gym and she's working on that little off-balance fadeaway jumper.
It's also God-given ability. Angel from deep. Kemp trying to get loose and get inside and is knocked down. Tylea Kemp, 17 years of age. Kemp drawing the foul. It's a common foul, so they'll get an inbounds play out of it. Albin. Just been tough to find any opening in that Carolina defense. Good work inside by Mackenzie Salas cleaning up. You know, Mackenzie, she's a coach on the floor, and she coaches her younger sisters playing basketball. And we mentioned it earlier, she also plays volleyball, so she's a very astute young lady who can play in her own right. She's had a 31-point game in her career. Mackenzie Salas.
And I'm sure coaching her younger siblings, that also helps her own mental development of the game and understanding a little bit more court awareness. A lot of times when you become a coach, you finally understand more about the game than you did as a player.
Great defense from Kemp. She saved it as well and got it to Albin. Angel with the block. Salas again with the return. There's number 4. She is so hard working.
I love how Georgia is attacking the basket. They're really firing on all cylinders, trying to get the ball inside. If they can just stay a little bit more under control, they're going to find they're going to have a little bit more success making some of these shots.
Reinforcements for Carolina. They have a healthy lead already. Barker back in, joined by Rachel Douglas. Salas continues to score for Georgia. Inside of 7 minutes to play in the opening half, and Carolina in control of this regional championship game. It's out of bounds. Evans trying to do some damage inside, lost it. Again, you go into that wall inside, Carolina's going to deny you. Evans with the rebound, and she was fouled. Evans was knocked down, number 4. I think number 4 knocked down 4. That was Salas that hit Evans. Really impressed with the composure of this Carolina team. Strong in every area. They rebound, they can shoot it. They play great at the defensive end, and they don't turn it over all that much. Although here we have a miscue, but it's a rarity. They're a very solid basketball team in just about every department, and they rebound well.
Well, miscues are part of the game. They're going to happen, but they take advantage of their opposing team's miscues, and then they limit their own. And that's when you're going to get more offensive opportunities, and the more offensive opportunities you have, the more chances to score.
Mira Whitehead was double teamed, and they take it away from her. Boy, that's a suffocating defense from Carolina.
Yeah, I'm sure on that drive, Evans wants that back too. The lane was wide open, but she gave it up. I like that, unselfish, but at some point, you got to take it yourself too.
They hit shots, don't they? That's a tremendously talented player, Dariana Howard, who loves to dance. Well, she's doing a little bit of dancing at the ball tonight, isn't she?
Well, I'm sure that helps with her on-court footwork when she's dancing, but Howard will definitely take it herself to the hoop. And that's exactly where she wants the ball to, inside the paint on that block area.
Emma Larios, number 10, there she is. She's in the lineup for Arnie Morris's squad. Salas has done a nice job for Georgia since coming in, number 4. There's a basket inside. That's well done by Henry. She just entered. Soraya Henry from Tallahassee, Florida. Soraya is a southpaw, so you'll see a little bit different delivery here. And the shooter's roll for Soraya Henry.
It's great to see your bench players come in the game and already make an instant impact. And hopefully that can be the spark that this Georgia team needs.
Going back to Carolina. To me, the difference in the game right now is Carolina's suffocating defense. What do you want to see from Georgia in the final 3 minutes of the half, attacking that defense?
Georgia needs to take care of the basketball. They're causing and forcing, I should say, too many turnovers.
Oh, what a shot inside. Unbelievable finish by Howard. That may be the shot of the tournament.
You can't defend that. There's nothing you can do to stop a shot like that. On the other end, you can take care of the basketball and do your best to try and produce buckets.
Whitehead able to rescue it in the corner. Some effort here. Nice work by Georgia to get the ball back. Finkley trying to go one-on-one. Whitehead from 26 feet, a 3-ball for Mira Whitehead. She's only 14. That was a big shot for her and her team. Howard inside and one. Howard's just too good. She's dominating the paint.
Too good and too powerful. That is so hard to defend when you're a smaller body going up against her. The only thing you can do defensively is throw a double team. Or try your best not to let her catch the ball there.
So many slick finishes from Howard inside already in this championship game. Double-digit deficit for Georgia inside of 2 minutes to play in the opening half. 20-22 division. Shots aren't falling, but again, rebounding is critical. Whitehead, a second opportunity. She drew the foul, and Mira's going to the line. Mira loves to shop and collect shoes.
That's a nice fun fact.
Hey, we'll throw them out there occasionally.
Yeah. All right, Mira.
I wonder how many pairs of sneakers she has. As a shoe person who loves to go out and shop and buy shoes, and then you tie it into basketball, you got to think she's got a ton of sneakers, right?
Yeah, she's wearing a nice pair, too. If we get a pan down, you'll see.
Well, she's not sneaking up on anyone right now. Everybody knows how good she is. Mira Whitehead. They're battling in there. Mira got it back. He puts it up and in. What a play by Mira Whitehead.
And I love her energy after that basket. She is fired up, and that's what you want from your teammates. She just fought, got a steal, missed, grabbed it again, and put in an and one.
Here at the Greensboro Sports Complex, they love that effort by Mira Whitehead. They're smiling around the building. You just saw an unbelievable finish. And 3 points in one quick session for Mira Whitehead. Well, it's inside of double digits. Georgia's starting to whittle it down. Want to try to edge a little closer before halftime.
And Georgia getting the steal, drop into a 2-3 zone defense. Because they're scoring, now they can do different things defensively.
Barker, the settling force for Carolina. They double team her. Crisp passing. Angel's leaping ability kept it alive. Angel again. A lot of contact, finally a whistle. Boy, they were battling in there.
I love to see this. I love that the refs were allowing the play to continue. Both very physical teams, but at some point, a foul did occur. But this matchup is a dogfight.
Final seconds of the half, and that foul will send Rachel Douglas to the line, who's already got offers from the likes of Georgia, Florida, and Rice, and others. Another charity coming. Lead could swell to 10, and does. Be good for this team from Georgia to get a basket before halftime if they could. Solid defense again by the hustling Rachel Douglas.
This is where you got 21 seconds left. Use this opportunity for the last shot of the half. Don't give Carolina another offensive opportunity.
See if indeed Georgia can knock it down. Horn putting it up and drawing the foul. Excellent effort by Kai Horn. The power forwards going to the line. Much needed points for Georgia. Drops in the first one. 9-point game. Final few seconds of the opening half. Barker's pass. She got it back and she's fouled from behind by Kemp. And Barker's going to toe the stripe. No more time on the clock as Sydney goes to the free throw line. Sydney out of Durham, North Carolina. Officials conferring, probably saying, is there any additional time left? Zachary Jenkins, Sean Hall, and Doc Reeves are the officials.
It's also a bonus situation, so she'll be shooting a one-on-one, 1-and-1.
Jason Henry coaching hard on the sideline for Georgia, trying to get his team animated and back into this battle. There's really no time on the clock. Barker to the line. There's just tenths of seconds remaining in this half, so there'll be no time for Georgia to score regardless of a make or a miss. Well, Georgia's battled down the stretch here in the first half, trying to carve a big deficit down, but this is an impressive and an imposing Carolina team that's got a lot of weapons and a lot of outstanding players, and one of them, Barker, at the free throw line.
Georgia will have to go into this halftime coming out with a few adjustments defensively, trying to stop these Carolina offensive scorers.
Carolina leads by 9 at intermission. Yes, we have Carolina on our mind at the break at the ladies' ball.
So, Coach, it's been an exciting game here for our 22s. You've pulled this into a 9-point game right now. So how do you take advantage of that going into the second half?
We just got to keep going off of the intensity that we've been going, keep talking on defense, being able to move the ball on the offensive end, and make sure that on the defensive end that we continue to box them out because they're great athletes on that side. They have great shooters, so we just want to make sure that we keep running them off the line, keep making sure that we're talking on defense.
Well, it's exciting to watch a brand new program like this come here and make their name known. So congratulations, Coach.
I appreciate that.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. You know, we represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Well, our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies Ball. The Ladies Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the Ladies Ball.
Coach, we've got an exciting game. They've managed to pull it back into a 9-point lead. A lot of your points coming from down low. What's your plan going into the second half?
We got to slow down a little bit on offense. They're doing a great job of trying to speed us up, but we got to play fast on defense, keep playing intense, and just slow it down on offense, space the floor a little bit better, and hit some shots.
All right, thanks, Coach. We look forward to it. I'm here with Kayla Adams from the Greensboro Convention and Visitors Bureau, also a former college basketball player. You've been instrumental in bringing us here to Greensboro this weekend. Can you tell us a little bit about the appeal for Greensboro?
Absolutely. Well, we're so glad the Ladies Ball is here. Finally, we've been working on it for a couple of years, and we did not let the pandemic stop us, but we're just so glad to bring this tournament here to represent the presence of women's basketball here in our community. It is very strong, it's growing, and I think that this is a great representation for that.
Well, you have been phenomenal hosts. There's been tons of things for the teams to do, so we're grateful, and we look forward to a growing year too.
Absolutely. We'll look forward to next year. Thank you.
Carolina with the advantage going into the second half against a determined young Georgia team in our 2022 division final. Kara Blumfield, what do you want to see from Georgia to try to come back here? They're down by 9.
Georgia's got to try and keep Howard off the boards, off the glass, get her out of the paint, and then they sharpen up the defense a little bit. Do that by trying and set up some full court press, go back into your zone, mix it up, and see if you can get Carolina second guessing some of their offense.
Number 12, Soraya Henry, is starting in the second half in the dark uniform. She didn't start in the ball game, but she played well in the final few minutes of the first half. So head coach Jason Henry is going to stay with her and keep Soraya out there. Barker walking it up.
And the stake in this game, Georgia has to clean up their offense. They're creating too many turnovers on their own accord.
Pass intended for MJ Madison Jordan, deflected out of bounds. Barker with it. Finds Douglas on the wing. She's got it. The deep 3 from Rachel Douglas.
Nice job. That's Barker just setting up her teammate to be wide open there.
Douglas showing us the range. Foul whistled against Carolina.
Barker hasn't been talked about enough. The point guard is setting the tone for her team. Her eyes are always up when she has the ball in her hands, and she's just seeing the floor so well.
Henry That's Angel ascending above all for the rebound. Barker, the young lady you just talked about, with that skip pass. Angel splitting the defenders. Excellent ball movement. They ran their offense, just didn't score. That's better work on the other end from Georgia. And knocking it down is Kemp. Again, she's the second cousin of Sean Kemp, the great NBA player. In the corner, it's picked up. Kemp's pass deflected away and taken by Georgia. These young ladies are really battling.
Yeah, coming out of the gates here at halftime, you can see just a different energy, especially Carolina has a lead and they're still playing tough. They're coming, they're pressing, they're coming with different looks defensively, even with a big lead.
Well, it's not an insurmountable lead as Albin takes it all away. Put back by Salas, and she draws the foul. One thing about Salas, she's relentless on that offensive glass, number 4 in the black uniforms. Mackenzie Salas, 5'11", 17 years of age. And Georgia's certainly within shouting distance here, Kara. They're not out of this ball game against a very talented Carolina team in our regional championship game in Greensboro at the Greensboro Sports Complex. Barker's shot off the iron and a whistle inside. Number 10, Emma Larios from Asheville, North Carolina, is in for Carolina.
And it's nice to see here Georgia is creating some momentum. Off those 2 made free throws, they got back into a different defensive look and secured the rebound here.
They've whittled it to 7. Finkley has it. Unfortunately, it kicks off her knee and out of bounds to Carolina. It's a bad break. An effort play by Finkley, and unfortunately went off her knee. MJ from deep, got it back. Couple opportunities go awry for Carolina. Georgia looking for their offense. Instead, they give it back. Angel off balance. Angel hits again. Jada Angel able to go off the wrong foot and score, and now she gets the steal. Gives it to Barker, and she puts it in. That's a huge sequence for Carolina, and it forces Georgia to take a timeout. A run for Carolina at the ladies' ball.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. You know, we represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies' Ball. The Ladies' Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies' Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the ladies' ball.
Georgia's playing well, but they're going to have to slow down Jada Angel, who in spots in this game, number 3, has been phenomenal.
And not only that, her entire team has been phenomenal at taking advantage of Georgia's miscues. They are creating opportunities off of Georgia's mistakes. And that's how Carolina has put up 35 on the board right now.
Love to watch Jada play. She's a great shot maker.
She's so athletic, too. Just the off-balance shots.
Very creative. Well, Georgia, down by 11, has to go to work. That one's up and in. It banks through beautifully for Kai Horn. Using that window to kiss it in.
That's a great response out of a timeout. Great job settling your team down and creating some offense.
Whitehead all the way for 2. In transition, Mira Whitehead. And just like that, Georgia trying to storm right back into it. They're down 7. Every time you think they're going to get blown out, they come battling back, this squad from Georgia. Inside, they work it to the talented Rachel Douglas. She had it deflected out of bounds. Larios tried to save it. Instead, it goes the other way, and because of it, an easy one for Kelly Finkley.
And here comes Georgia.
And Carolina forced to take a timeout. It's been whittled down to 5. Georgia, we got you on our mind again. They've been a peach of a team in the second half at the ladies' ball.
Wow, that came to you? That was great.
Sorry, it's kids. I got to do some stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
We're giving them great shows. I mean, for what this is, you know, we're not. These are good shows. Yeah, they end up beating them by 20, so they're going to have to go on a run here.
Oh, yeah.
35-30. What has Georgia done here, Kara, to get right back in the hunt?
Well, Georgia has cleaned up their offense. They're utilizing their baskets and getting back on defense, creating turnovers, and that is what's creating their offense.
Yeah, Jason Henry has to be thrilled what he's seen from his young club. Our Southeast Regional Championship game, the 2022 division. With Kara Blumfield, I'm Randy Rosenblum. Thrilled you're with us at the ladies' ball. Of course, the Women's Hall of Fame, very instrumental. They're a partner with the ladies' ball. And the winners here all go to Knoxville. Angel again. She always comes up with the dagger. Lead is 7. A lost opportunity for Georgia. Beautiful step through there. Larios drawing the foul.
And Carolina just has to stay composed. Just keep working your game plan. Your shots will continue to fall. They've kind of gone away from it a little bit, and that's what has sparked Georgia. But right here, it's just settle down.
Still plenty of time, just inside of 13 minutes to play. Henry with a strong rebound, and they're all over. Number 12 is a battler in the black uniform. She plays hard. On the flip side, what does Carolina need to do to seize the momentum back?
Well, Carolina had success knocking down a lot of shots. So if they can start driving to the basket a little bit more, get back to the free throw line where they were successful, that's where they're going to see the ball go in the net, and that's going to set up their defense. It's really hard to defend in transition. So by scoring a basket, it gives you time to create a set defensive system.
Barker and Angel, a pair of outstanding guards. Angel from the side. 2 more for Jada Angel. Divine intervention with this Angel.
Angel is just feeling the game right now. She has so much confidence with the ball that everything that she throws up, it feels like it's just going to go in for her, and it is.
It's got to be frustrating for Georgia. They're playing great defense on her, but she's just making tough shots. There's nothing you can do if a player makes shots, these kind of shots that Jade is putting in. Just marvelous marksmanship. Henry in the paint is fouled. And it was Angel that got her on the arm.
The only way you can stop a shooter that's on fire like Angel is just not let her touch the ball. You just have to seal her up the whole game and put a hand in her face and not let her get the ball. That's the only way, because when she touches it, she's going to light it up.
Do you run another defender out at her?
Absolutely. I would, from the full court, just not even let her get the ball. Hey, your mission is to get in her face, and she doesn't touch the ball the rest of this game.
Henry with another one.
And that's just from a defensive scheme.
Jordan tried to save it. Couldn't do it. She was out of bounds.
Then going back to Angel, the problem is if you take her out of the game, Carolina still has multiple offensive weapons that can step up as well.
14 is Finkley, and she's bumped by Larios. Back clock running. We're just about at the midway stage now, the second half. Things are mighty interesting here. Still a ball game. Georgia battling a very good Carolina team and doing a nice job. They're getting good looks.
Georgia knocking on the door. They just got to knock some of these shots down.
Yeah, Whitehead had a couple chances. Here's Angel again, all the way. Two more for Jada Angel. She's putting on quite a show in Greensboro, North Carolina. Salas with the drive, and she's fouled. It's fun to watch the contrast of an Angel who is so spectacular. Then you look at a Salas who's just so hardworking. She puts the hard hat on and goes to work.
Well, it's a familiar setting right now. We've seen Salas at this free throw line so many times in this game, and that's because of her hard work, because of her understanding of how to get to the hoop and protect the ball to get fouled.
She's a coach's dream, isn't she, Mackenzie Salas?
Absolutely, and not only that, she's trickling down her coaching to her younger siblings.
Yep, she does coach her sisters, and I'm sure they're going to be great players because Mackenzie's outstanding in her own right. Off balance, the runner is in for Rachel Douglas. That's why she's getting all those D1 offers. That was a pretty shot.
Yeah, Carolina is feeling like they're throwing rocks in the ocean right now. Everything's just falling for them.
Throwing rocks in the ocean, huh?
Can't miss.
Can't miss. Going to the free throw line is Mira Whitehead. Clock running, approaching 8 minutes to play. Still time for Georgia. Our 2022 Division Regional Championship game. Greensboro, North Carolina is our site. Love this complex. A lot of games going on, but this is the main attraction. Some consolation games going on other courts. A lot of whistles. You come into this building, you get your money's worth. You get to see a lot of action in a lot of different spots. Well, Georgia, against the pressure, you can see that Carolina's picking up all over the floor. 2-2-1. And how quickly they trap. They trap it so very, very well, how they run to the ball.
And that's off a dead ball as well. The ball was out of bounds, so it gave Carolina time to set up in that trapping full court press. Same thing when they make a basket. You'll see them extend that defense to the full court.
Deep three. No good. Rebound on the weak side by Evans. Angel.
Did I see that right? Did she actually miss a shot?
No, you didn't see that right.
Okay.
No.
God, every time
We're both in disbelief. It didn't go
yeah. Every time we speak her name, she's making some sort of acrobatic shot.
in. And she works hard at the defensive end, too. Look at number 3, just, running and jumping to the ball. And they force a turnover. Angel in the open court, and she gave it to the trailer, which is really nice basketball. And Douglas scored.
Yeah, that's textbook 2-on-1 right there in transition. Nice job by Angel, understanding that her teammate has the better angle and the better shot to give it up to her.
You got Howard, Douglas, Angel, and Barker. Then you throw in Madison, Jordan, MJ into the mix. That's quite an array of talent for Carolina. They have an 11-point lead here. We're under 6 minutes to go. Starting to get late for Georgia. This is Mia Walker at the line. 5'6" combo guard. Carolina, maybe you start thinking about the clock. Maybe you don't. Not when you start making shots like that. Madison, Jordan, MJ with another long-range missile that is right on. Boy, that's a big hit. That's a backbreaker for Georgia. Mia Walker handling it. Kemp, no good. And Jordan with the rebound. Carolina on a run, and they're hitting everything, and Douglas is suddenly on fire. Timeout taken by Georgia. Carolina has broken it open. They lead by 16, under 5 minutes to play. Regional final at the ladies' ball.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. We represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies' Ball. The Ladies' Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies' Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the Ladies' Ball.
Well, we just saw Carolina explode. Game was hovering around 8, 9, 10 points. Now you look up, and it's a 16-point bulge, and it's going to be very difficult for Georgia to come all the way back.
Yeah, Georgia, they just have to pick away at this score. Just basket by basket, get a defensive stop and try and score and just see if you can cut this gap. But something that Carolina is doing exceptionally well, and I'm hearing it, is their communication on the floor. They talk to each other so well. And as a coach, that's something you want to see, is just a lot of floor leaders, team communication, understanding where the traps are happening. And that's what Carolina's doing. They're playing as a unit right now.
Here comes Angel. All the way, 2 more for Jada Angel. She is putting on an absolute clinic. You at home, you got to be thrilled at what you are seeing with Jada Angel. You don't get to see a phenomenal performance like this in a championship game every day. There's one from deep that goes in, much needed for Georgia. But it's going to take a lot of marksmanship down the stretch to get back into the hunt.
And here you got the time running down and Georgia sitting back in the zone. So this is where Carolina, they can really play with this clock, move the ball around, and try and bait Georgia to come out and extend the zone a little bit more on them.
Excellent rebound from Kemp. Alvin in overdrive. Oh, that was heartbreaking. It just went off the iron. They get it back. Another opportunity right at the rim fails. Georgia had a great opportunity there. Angel. Off balance shot. It's a little run and gun right now. They're not thinking about the scoreboard. There's a basket for Georgia. They're running the floor beautifully. Whitehead put it in.
Angel's feeling it right now. So when the ball's in her hands, she's got her eye on the prize, and that's the basket.
Well, it's inside of 15, so if they can stay inside of 15, it'll be a stop clock in the final 2 minutes. If it goes and gets a little wider, this gap, then we'll have the running clock throughout. They're not in the bonus, so they'll bring it in. Howard with a strong rebound. Dariana Howard. Boy, she's tough inside.
Something that Howard has done defensively is with her block shots, it's created doubt in Georgia's mind. So every time a Georgia player would drive into the paint, Howard would come into their mind, and it would create some off-balance shots, and it would disrupt their rhythm. And that's why Howard is so important when she's inside the paint defensively.
Carolina's going to be tough to beat in Knoxville. They got a lot of ingredients to win a national title. Great guard play. They can hit perimeter shots. They handle the ball well. They have a presence inside with Howard. They're just a very good basketball team. That's a beautiful shot by Whitehead again, using the window. Tough angle, too, to make that. Well, it will be a stop clock situation. As you can see, we're inside of 15 points and also inside of 2 minutes to play. And really, this one's over. Carolina's got it locked up. The only thing in doubt is the final score. They've been impressive. Lead is 13. Douglas running it down.
I like what Carolina's doing here. I love that possession.
And MJ Madison Jordan with the 3 ball.
They were so patient working the ball, moving their bodies without the ball, that created that open look.
Georgia's getting some inside shots late. That one was put down by Kemp. But it's going to be too little too late. Now they do foul Barker. Coming out to take the foul was Kelly Finkley. Inside of a minute to play. That's all that separates Carolina from the South-Southeast Regional Championship. Barker to the line. You like this point guard, don't you?
She's a floor general out there. Something that a lot of you at home might not be seeing is she is pointing and directing traffic on the floor. And as a point guard, that's exactly what you're trying to do, is control the game. So Barker might not be making a lot of shots, but she's doing all the little things that are helping her team on the floor.
You have a handsome lead and you're still pressing in the final minute. That shows you the mentality of this Carolina team. They play hard. They do it for 40 minutes. They're a cohesive unit. The chemistry is great. They really like one another as Whitehead takes the foul. So going to the free throw line is Douglas.
And not only do they like each other, but they also understand their role on the team. And when you have players who have bought into their roles, you're going to have a successful unit.
The Raleigh, North Carolina native has another one. Rachel Douglas is another fine player for this outstanding club for Carolina. Final half minute. That one won't get there. And they can run it all the way down. They do take the foul. Douglas will go back to the line. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but, you know, does keep you, I guess, out there a little bit longer in the limelight in the championship game.
Yeah, I want to still enjoy this a little bit longer.
And I get to see the form of Rachel Douglas again at the free throw line. You know what the result's going to be. She doesn't miss from the free throw line. She'll knock this down. You know that. No question in our mind.
Don't
She's
jinx
a dead
it.
eye. No, it's going in.
There you go.
Never a doubt. The lead is 20. Final opportunity. It's out of bounds, and the clock will expire, and that's it. Carolina wins it by 20, 63-43. Of course, the third member of our broadcast team is Kate McGinnis. She's standing by with some happy winners from Carolina.
All right, so I am here with the Carolina Flames, the 2022 regional champions. Congratulations, ladies. I'm going to present to you your ticket to Knoxville to the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Any highlights from the game anyone wants to share with me?
Spin move, fade away.
That was pretty good. Anybody else have a highlight they want to share?
I thought we played great team basketball.
That is for sure. You girls play great team basketball, a physical game, a fast game, incredible shooting, really fun to watch. So I look forward to seeing some of that down in Knoxville at the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Carolina Flames.
Kara, this is quite a display by Carolina. They pulled away at the end of the game against a very solid Georgia unit.
Well, sweet Carolina in this one because Jada Angel was just on fire, and the teamwork, the defensive display by this Carolina squad is going to be tough to beat moving forward.
Certainly they will be. This is an outstanding Carolina team. For Kate McGinnis and Kara Blumfield, I'm Randy Rosenbaum. So long from Greensboro, where Carolina wins by 20, 63-43. We'll see you in Knoxville at the Ladies' Ball.